Susie Dent's books are the perfect gift for anyone that likes reading. Amazon's returns policy. Susie, I hear you might be doing a tour this year. What is the Susie Dent tour? What will it involve?
Well, Susie Dent tour is like a Jimmy Carr tour, but it's about £20 cheaper.
Go on, so you're on tour. Go on, tell me.
Well, basically, I just talk for an hour and then I will answer people's queries.
So what's the most common question you get asked, then?
Don't know if this... I have been asked this twice this year already, which is quite a common question, and that is... One of them was from quite an elderly lady, and she said, what does the G stand for in G-spot?
What does it stand for?
It stands for a guy called Hingis Greifenberg, who was the lucky guy who found it.
It's interesting, because, do you know...
Because you've written a book about this, haven't you?
So there's a woman called Beverly Whipple who actually discovered it and didn't want it named after her. It was going to be called Whipple's Tickle, and she didn't want her name used on it. And there's no part of the vagina that's named after a person that isn't named after a man.
Yeah.
Whipple's a much better name.
Yeah.
I've got another good vagina fact.
Yeah. This show just got excellent.
Apparently, the G-spot isn't actually a real thing, but the clitoris is like 10 centimetres long.
Wow, OK.
And isn't it true it was originally called the clitoris?
After the guy that found it.
The guy called Chris who found it first.
I was actually in lower six with him. Yeah, he's a good bloke. OK, and in charge of the numbers, it's Rachel Riley. Rachel's clitoris is 10 centimetres long. That might be a small penis, Rachel. We need to talk. I might have one of those.
But even deeper stories, though, yeah? The word on the streets is that, you didn't use your pecker till you was 26.
Yeah, I didn't lose my virginity till I was 26, yeah.
What? You must have been having some deeper angry wank stuff, yeah? Like, angry wank stuff.
You're one of those guys at 26, you're, like, masturbating, like, up here and that, like...
Yes.
With, like, Linkin Park on the background as well.
It's a flat...
Going through my mind! Here's a still of you.
Oh, yeah, that's... No,
Holy shit!
That's me at 17, I think.
You are a fucking catfish. Look at them and just keeping up with.
So why is it that you think you didn't lose your virginity till you were 20?
I think that might be the reason. I just spotted his eyes.
Yeah.
They're in there somewhere.
No, let me open it for you.
Oh, my God. Wow. It's like sitting across from Jabba the Hutt.
Oh, is it really? You're fucking Buzz Lightyear in a suit. Yeah. Man, like Buzz Lightyear in a suit, you know? I've done this from a youth, man. Cussing is standard, cuz. I've always been the fat one in my group, cuz. I'm used to shelling, cuz. Trust me.
You've always been the fat one in your group?
Cuz, and I was getting way
Who
more
would you
attention
have to
than you,
hang out
cuz.
with not to be the fat guy? You couldn't be a land mammal and not be the fat guy. You'd have to be ocean-bound before you could go, hey, I'm the skinny bitch. Is there anything amazing you could do for people at home?
I can tell you this, that if you people at home, which is my camera, is that number
camera
two?
two, yeah, camera two. Go on.
You people at home, honestly, let's take this seriously for 1 minute.
This is one of the biggest benders in the world here. Come on.
Put the spoon on your television set. Let's give him 10 seconds to get a spoon from the kitchen.
Okay, go and get a spoon.
Place.
I'll tell you what, I'm slightly magic as well. Look at this, and it's disappeared.
Jimmy, we have to be serious now.
I'm freaking people out, Yuri.
How'd I do that?
Oh, my God! I've turned into Jason Manford. I'm just going to change those two back. Go, now.
Everybody at home, place a spoon on your television set. All of us are going to say 1, 2, 3, go!
Okay,
and your spoons are going to jump off the TV at home.
Okay.
But turn the speaker up really loud.
Wait a minute.
Okay.
We shout Go.
Okay, ready?
1, 2, 3,
go! Go!
Now, if your spoon did jump off, if it sailed across the room, email Jimmy.
Yeah, definitely email me. Email him, that'd be crazy.
Oh my God, Yuri! Look what it's done! My left foot is now my right foot! Oh my God! Oh! My right foot! My left foot! What have you done?
Stop being skeptical. There will be thousands of people who will email Jimmy.
Yeah.
My God, my spoon jumped off the TV, sailed across the room.
One of those people one day might be the wife.
Jimmy, are you...
Finally, it's time for the big fat question, and as a salute to the late great Stan Lee, we've got some very special guests to help ask it. Ladies and gentlemen, please give a big welcome to Thor, Black Widow, Spider-Man, Black Panther and the Incredible Hulk.
Yes, I'm definitely starting to hallucinate now.
OK, these guys have all had a massive year at the box office. Half the top 10 grossing movies worldwide had Marvel characters in them. But how well do you know them all? All I want you to do is write down their real name.
Oh, fuck you now.
OK, 2 points for each correct answer. We've got Thor, Black Widow, Spider-Man, Black Panther and the Incredible Hulk. I want their real names.
Yeah,
the Doctor.
The Clark Kent.
Yes, Superman is Clark Kent.
Yeah.
Can I have a chat with Hulk
No,
outside?
you can't have a chat with him. He can't talk. Look at him.
Okay.
Don't try and stare me out with your boobs. Make him jiggle. Roisin, have you got a mascot?
Yes, I do have a mascot. I've got a pizza.
Sorry, it's your mascot?
Yes, my mascot, Jimmy. Got a problem with that?
No.
OK, I'm not lucky on this show, and I brought all my mascots in, so I've just brought in comfort food to get me through it.
What else have you brought in?
I brought in a cake. There's another part of my mascot.
Can we see how far you get through the pizza and the cake during the show?
I mean, I'll finish... you know.
It's a bit like the Flake advert, the way you eat that pizza.
Shall I put this down now?
No, eat it.
Oh.
Jimmy the feeder. Here comes Jimmy the feeder.
You're in a happy relationship.
Yeah.
Get me?
Yeah. What about you? You got a
Yeah, man.
Yeah. You got babies as well, right?
Yeah, man. How many kids you got?
None.
You're firing blanks, cuz. You've been holding all them shots, cuz. You hold your shot like a goalie for 26 years, cuz. And you kept got no bang.
It's a damn shame what it is.
Get the nutmeg. Turn it up and send it back your head. Grab a girl and go get your children.
You think nutmeg might be the secret?
You need a Magnum. You need at least you might have to take a course of, like, Magnum for 6 months, cuz. No other one there, cuz.
A Magnum, the ice cream? What are we talking about?
No, Magnum, the ice and the drink with powers.
There's a drink called Magnum, innit? It's like a wine tonic, innit? So they say, like, it, you know, boosts your...
A wine tonic?
Yeah.
Can we get some? Where do you get Magnum?
Listen, there's someone in here that's definitely smuggled some in right now, you know?
It's got Magnum on there.
And the thing is, they're laughing and like...
Hey, someone get this guy a Magnum.
I'm not drinking fucking nutmeg. I want some Magnum, bitches.
You got your Magnum? Oh, should I come and get
You got me a Magnum.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
You know.
Hey, in honour of Dr. Zebi, yeah?
Apparently, it doesn't work the same on girls. I think it doesn't have the same effect on girls.
Sorry,
I like it, but it's medicine, right?
Hey,
It
that
tastes like
one
medicine.
sip, yeah, just gave you another 50 million little swimming soldiers.
Ironic
TV show and someone has just handed me a brown bottle with the label removed. I'm frightened.
It's like cough medicine, but something strange is happening downstairs.
That's your sperm. It's your sperm.
Something very peculiar is happening to Mr.
His
Jimmy.
ball bags are coming back to him, cuz.
So what do you think was the most annoying thing about being a grown-up?
Paying taxes.
What?
Yes, so true.
No, it's literally kind of what she said. It's like once you're able to afford stuff, you get a letter in the post that says, no, half
A
of
letter in the
your money is
post? I'd have knocked on the fucking door. Best way to reduce stress.
Best way to reduce stress, pay your taxes.
I must just say this in case the tax man is watching. Hello, I'm Jimmy. I don't think we've met. Well, what else causes arguments in your house?
Being volunteered for something.
Ooh.
You know, when you come down and my missus goes, "You're OK to take my mum to the airport, aren't you?" Well, no, but she's there with a coat on and a passport in her hand. Looks like I'm having a trip down the M25, aren't I?
I don't understand the airport run anymore. With the event of Uber, I don't understand why you've still got to pick people up from the airport, but you do.
The money.
Yeah, because some people pay tax and have to get trains.
Fair enough.
That's been proper rich dude shit to say as well, like, why doesn't everyone just get a private car?
Your laugh is so gassed, you know that? Your laugh is majorly gassed.
It is majorly gas, Jimmy.
Yeah. Just be careful, because I'm very sensitive.
Oh, Mo Farah sign.
It's definitely not the Mo Farah sign. I mean, famously, it's that, isn't it?
It's still a heart, but you just did it small.
How is that a heart? It's an M for Mo. How's that a fucking heart?
This is it, yeah? It's where it said Fred.
Yes.
Yeah? And I'm too sexy for my top.
Yeah, but you know Right Said Fred doesn't present the Crystal Maze, right?
It does, it's the bald dead guy.
There are more than 2 bald white people.
There's Crystal Maze guy.
I'm the guy.
Mo Farah sign.
Imagine that.
It's not a Mo Farah sign. It's not.
If you look at where my knuckles
Famously, that is the
Can
Mo
someone
Farah sign. I
zoom
don't want to
into
get
my
into this
hand,
again,
please?
but it isn't. There's loads of things that aren't. That isn't either. Oh, look, it's 2 of them. Is that any better?
That's almost an M.
That's a bit like...
That's the Jimmy Carr sign.
Oh, fuck's sake.
Jimmy Carr sign.
If you see Jimmy in the street, give him the laugh.
Jimmy Carr.
When he was younger, John didn't want to be a comedian. Congratulations. Danny's appeared on Cats Does Countdown before when he was the first ever non-English speaker in Dictionary Corner. People have criticised Danny's acting over the years, but what they don't know is he's actually a 50-year-old Jamaican lady. Rod was brought...
Come on, then, do one of your crappy jokes.
That's the spirit.
Rod was brought up in Carmarthen, in Carmarthenshire, in Wales. If you're not sure what that's like, imagine a rubbish bin in a skip on a landfill.
Yeah.
Carmarthen is the oldest town in Wales. Its TK Maxx dates back to medieval times.
One for you collectively and one for him.
Sam trained as a vet, then turned to comedy, and he's known in both careers for his put-downs. Now, Sam, as an Australian, what do you make of British culture?
Not much. I mean, I like Come Dine With Me, it's pretty good. like, British culture's pretty good, but you don't have much culture. I mean, really, when you really think about it, like, especially when it comes to food, it came from the Nords or the Vikings who invaded, I believe.
I can't believe an Australian is sitting there accusing us of having no culture.
We've got culture.
Yeah, because of that well-known Australian cuisine you guys invented when you started existing 5 minutes ago.
Technically, all of your food is prison food.
He slammed you! He slammed your whole country!
Come on, Jimmy, grab the hardest part.
Well, I love the encouragement. This clearly isn't happening.
Jimmy!
Jimmy, you should have got...
Fuck y'all. 48% of Brits think social networks can help new relationships. It's so true. My life has been such a social whirlwind since I joined Grindr. I've hardly been able to sit down. This week, 15 Australian miners were sacked for doing the Harlem Shake. They were sacked. They did the Harlem... You're all familiar with the Harlem Shake craze? They did it at their workplace. They were sacked. So we asked our studio audience, is it important to have fun at work? Yes or no? No, we're not asking you... Oh. They've got to... The question's for them.
Yeah.
Not really? Yeah. Have you never seen this fucking show? What are you thinking?
Wes, when you're on there, right, and you're having sex with someone on there, right, and you know that everyone at home's watching, does it not, like, go into the back of your mind that your mum's going to see this?
No, it was... To be fair, my mum was all right with it, because obviously you don't see everything, and I imagine she was hiding behind the pillow when any bits was happening. But,
yeah.
No, she was super proud of us. It was so fun. She said some great performances.
My
At least 15.
My boy has smashed the back doors in there. That's incredible.
Oh, have you seen my Wes? He's so good at shagging, isn't he? That
Nice.
wag! Oh.
She could barely walk down to the pool the next morning. Do you watch tennis? You a fan of Andy Murray?
Yes. No, I'm a fan of Roger Federer. I do like Andy Murray, but I have a crush on Roger.
You've got a crush on Roger Federer?
Yes.
Well, if you would like, you know, someone that looks a little bit like his special needs younger brother...
I know. Well, that's what I said.
Look no
of course.
further, my friend.
You look like Federer if he stood in front of that ball cannon. Just went...
What are you saying?
Puffed up.
Emma, you come second. Well...
not often.
You do.
You just said.
Well, I can tell you, Andy Murray is not in our top 3, but I don't mean to take anything away from Andy Murray, but let's put this into perspective. Andy Murray has won 1 Grand Slam, which means he's won just 1 more Grand Slam than me. Time for a quick bonus round. Have a look under your desks. You'll each find an item of clothing once worn by a celebrity. All I want to know is who wore what. So if you could all put these on. OK, so you've got to put on your...
I already know mine.
You pop these on. You've got to name all 6.
I've never felt more alive, Jimmy.
It's a great look, OK? Richard, that's only half your costume. We've got the other half to come in. Could we bring in the other half of Richard's costume? That goes on his...
Wait a second.
Pop it on. All right, that's fine. Yeah, I got him.
Don't let Aisling near him. Aisling's dressed like meat.
Oh, yeah, he'll try and eat me.
So, I want to know what everyone's wearing. Oh, God.
Kid George of the Jungle.
OK, so what's everyone wearing?
Not a tie, Jimmy.
No. I mean, that's genuinely scary. And with Tom, of course, is Susie Dent. Susie has written 14 books about the derivations of words, and you can find them all in your local library. Just ask for the Sleepy Go Bye-Bye section. OK, Susie, what have you been looking into recently? Other than glory holes.
unnecessary joke.
Sorry, Susie. OK. Now, what have you been looking into recently?
I think this is all the effect of my having brought these.
No, I've been looking into the language of doctors, which is quite interesting.
OK.
But things like brothel sprouts.
Brothel sprouts?
Yeah, 'cause, you know, doctors have these ridiculous names to try and... the black humour, sick humour, to try and, you know, keep the horrible stuff at bay. So brothel sprouts, basically genital warts. Sorry, I'm sorry to make it up. Yes, that's it, really. I can't... I'm just thinking glory hole. That's just...